disclosure. Sober disclosure. Breezy's a slut.
And we like it in the butt.
Are you or someone you know looking for support in recovery? Taste Recovery is your go-to directory for sober resources. Whether you're searching for treatment centers or sober living communities, Taste Recovery connects you with the right tools and support to help you on your journey. With a user-friendly platform and a comprehensive list of resources, Taste Recovery makes finding the help you need easier than ever. Start building your path to a healthier, sober life today. Visit tasterecovery.com to find the resources that work for you. Taste Recovery, your first step to a lasting positive change. Hi, everyone. I'm Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are
Sober
Disclosure.
We're here with Emily, the serial dater from Newport Beach.
Oh my God.
She's delusional.
Oh my goodness.
And she's already red.
And and all her friends are watching. They're probably the same.
Serial daters.
That go to church.
Oh.
She has these group of friends that they all like talk about dating, are sober, and then they all go to church together.
Wait, that's so cute.
It is cute, but it's funny.
What church do you go to?
Mariners.
Oh my God, I love Mariners.
Bleep out Mariners.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Closer to your face.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that did not work. Okay, that's okay. Anyways, hi Emily.
Breezy.
How much time sober do you have?
I will have 6 years in January, God willing.
Wow.
Oh my God, I told her you had 3.
Yep.
Oh, really?
It's been 6? Time goes by so
I
fast.
feel like I blinked and
No, I
I'm
know.
here.
I know. I'm celebrating 10 in literally like 8 days.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
7 days.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. Literally next week. Oh my God. I didn't even realize that.
Happy early birthday.
No wonder I feel so crazy. Do you ever get like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Literally birthdays bring out the crazy in all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I've heard. Is this your first time getting sober?
No, I tried several times to know. Nothing ever worked. Like I would go in and out of meetings, and I went to 2 different rehabs, and basically I was just like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna do drugs for the rest of my life. Like I was made for this. Like this is who I am, you know. I was like, this is the best thing in the entire world. Like
Yeah.
partying and getting loaded and drinking and drugging. Like I felt like I was made for it. Like it was like a sport for me.
Mhm.
You know, it was part of my identity. It was
Yeah.
part of like who I was.
Mm-hmm. And in saying that, obviously, we wouldn't be sitting here today if it was all fun and pink roses. So, can you bring us back to? Well, actually, let's roll it back a little bit. So, you said you've tried getting sober before. Did you ever get any substantial amount of time sober?
I think before I got maybe like 30 or 60 days, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was never a time where you like had a year sober and then relapsed.
And that was in the program or just by yourself? In a 12-step program or by yourself?
in a program.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I did go to rehab. I went to Wavelengths, and I graduated the program, but I actually drank when I had 3 months, and I lied to them, and I lied to their faces, and they're all like sitting there celebrating me, like graduating the program, having like 6 months of sobriety, and it was a total lie.
Oh, so everyone thought you had 6 months,
Yes.
but you drank at 3 months.
Yes.
Did you have another 3 months? Like, did you only have that slip and then you?
I just drank at 3 months, and I think maybe I was sober for 3 months when I graduated. Honestly, like it's just all a blur, you know.
Mm-hmm. So relatable. I totally agree with that. So, so you ended up going back out and you made the decision. You're like, treatment, sobriety is not for me. You end up going out hard, and what ended up happening? How did we get here with 6 years of sobriety?
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
Where are you from?
No friends.
I'm from Virginia.
So you got sober in Virginia.
No, I did not. I I came to California with my ex-husband. And we were drinking and drugging, through the whole time together. We got an apartment together. And in California, you can get like anything you want. You can get drugs delivered. And I was like, this is amazing. And, we weren't paying for our apartment. I think like his parents were paying for it. And so, yeah, I was just doing heroin and getting loaded every single day. And I remember like being at the liquor store because I couldn't buy any more heroin. And like I'm calling my mom, begging her to send me more money because the withdrawal, you know what I mean? And I was like, Mom, I think I need to go to treatment. And she got me into treatment. And that's the one that I told you about where I lied when I graduated. And
Wavelengths?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so I went to a different treatment center, and they scholarshiped me. And I left on New Year's Eve. And there was a guy and I wanted to go get loaded, and that's exactly what I did. And, I was doing meth and heroin like for 15 days straight, and like in and out of sleep, on no sleep. And, I went on a trip. I bought a plane ticket to Ohio to meet a rehab romance of mine, and I was
Not
like,
the same one.
No, a different one.
Okay.
And I was,
Did you meet him at that same treatment center though?
at Wavelengths? Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, he's gonna save me, like he's gonna be the reason I get sober. And I get there, and he's like, do you want some alcohol? And then he's like, do you want some meth? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not what I pictured happening. And
what did you picture happening?
I was like, we're gonna drive back to California and it's all gonna be like and we're both gonna get sober,
She still thinks that.
I was gonna say you did say the Delulu part.
100%.
We all have those thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
That's why I asked. I love the thought process in it all.
and then I came back to California, and my first sponsor, who's a man, he picked me up from the airport when I got back to California. And
you already knew him.
I did not. I gave my car to
Tell Breezy who it is. It's her favorite person.
Jean was my first
I
sponsor.
figured.
Yeah, Jean was my first sponsor, and he picked me up from the airport.
Wait, but
how did
you didn't know him before he picked you up?
I did not.
How did you guys get connected?
Yeah.
I gave my car keys to Bethany, someone, who used to hang around Jean's house. And I was like, when I get back to California, I want you to pick me up because, obviously like it's going to get on, like we're going to get loaded once you pick me up.
But wait, you were doing drugs with Bethany.
Yes.
And you left, gave her your keys.
Yes.
Bethany is
to
someone
go meet the man in Ohio.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Bethany knows Jean because Bethany's in and out of sobriety too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're following.
Okay, sorry. It's so
I
much
know.
to the story.
I know. I love it.
And then he picks me up, and I'm in the car with him, and he's just like, have you ever had a spiritual experience? And I'm like, what the hell, old man? Like I've never seen God's face come down from the heavens and like talk to me,
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, like, well, do you know who I am? Like in his ratty old car, and I'll never forget that because like that was the beginning, and like after that, he took me to his house and he gave me somewhere to sleep when I had nowhere to sleep. And
can you tell us about where you slept?
I slept on his couch for the first 3 months, and then I upgraded to a room on the patio.
That had a ventilation breeze.
Oh my gosh. I love
because there was someone else in the bed, so they left, so you took over the bed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
He rotates people and helps them like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way of being of service.
Yeah. So, like that's that's what the beginning was like for me. I didn't have
That was your very first day sober.
at Gene's house. Yeah. He had meetings at his house. So like every week there were 4 meetings at Gene's house. And I didn't have a license back then, so I had a car and I had expired temporary tags on my car. And my get well job was at Fatburger, and Gene would drive me to Fatburger and we would like smoke cigarettes, and it was freaking bitchin'. It was so fun.
And you were cashier?
Yeah. And I would flip the burgers
And
too.
you would flip burgers?
Yes. And I would make milkshakes.
Where was the Fatburger at?
It was in Westminster.
Is it still there?
No, it's not, but
That's a bummer.
that'd be great.
How long
memories.
did you work there for?
I worked there for maybe like 5 to 6 months.
Okay. And who helped you find that job?
Gene.
Gene.
Actually Karina.
Yeah.
She took me there to like fill out an application.
Karina's a mail order bride from Russia. Why are you laughing? It's real.
Sorry, Karina, if you're watching.
I don't know who this person is.
So many laughs. This is hilarious.
Okay, so was there any reservation in getting that job? Like, was your ego like so far smashed to the ground that you were literally willing to do whatever someone said, or was there like a reservation in working at Fatburger? Like, did you care? What was your state of mind at that point?
Honestly, at that point, I was so beaten into the ground. Like, of course, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this sucks. I have to flip burgers, but I had filled out so many applications to other places, and I wanted to get my license back so bad. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna do this, and I don't really give a fuck what else people have to say, because I need to make money and I need to like be sober and I need to do the deal,
Yeah.
And it was fucking embarrassing sometimes, like people would be in there like, give me, my order isn't right, and I'd be like in my head like, I am so much better than this, like, Emily, this is just temporary.
Yeah. And what a humbling experience. I'm sure you learned a lot there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And
That's
now
really
I can be
cool.
like, yeah, my first get well job was at Fatburger. Like, what was yours?
Yeah. And when someone, needs a sponsor and they're giving all the excuses as to why they can't work a certain type of job, you get to show them that you also did the same thing, which I think is so incredibly important.
And took the bus sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why this program is so beautiful and works so magically in so many
What was your
ways.
get well job?
I worked at a retail store.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mine was Ruby's at the Balboa Pier.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
And then I went to hair school.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I did retail, and then I was like, I want to be a merchandising marketer.
For Nordstrom's.
That's so fun.
So then I literally went to FitM, and then I was like, nope, definitely don't want to do any of that.
It's hardcore.
It was just so fake.
Yeah.
And I think being in recovery was such a blessing of going back to school, because I think had I done any of that prior to getting sober, it would have seemed really cool and intoxicating and living the Hollywood lifestyle. But instead I was like, all of these people fucking hate each other. Like, and everyone talks shit about everyone. And this is so not what I want to do with my life or who I want to spend my time with. Because obviously, as we all know, most of the time on earth that we get to spend each day is at work. So
what do you do now, Emily?
I'm a buyer and an inventory coordinator for a logistics company.
That sounds fancy.
It is.
Damn, girl, from Fatburger to that.
know.
Let's go.
And I am going back to school
Okay.
to get my bachelor's in business. So
Oh my God. Congratulations.
thank you.
How did you end up doing logistics for?
They just found me online, like through LinkedIn.
Whoa.
Yeah, they just messaged me one day, and It took a while to get the interview process, and they were like on a hiring freeze, but I just kept like following up and being consistent and putting in the effort, you know?
And Emily's job life is like her dating life. She would get a job and she's like, I don't like it here. All the girls hate me.
100%, yeah.
And then she'd get another job. She's like, I don't like it here. All the girls hate me. And I'm not even joking. And I'm like, Emily, you have to stay at a job longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm
In
like,
the beginning,
you
it
have to
was
get
really-
to know people.
I worked at like a chiropractor's office. I worked at like Wavelengths, like as a graveyard shift tech, and like I just couldn't stay at
Was
one
that
place.
after Fatburger?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was still within your first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What were like what do you feel like it was I can never say this word correctly, the bedevilments?
Bedevilments is
Bedevilments.
the one that your mind that is thinking other things that aren't really happening, basically.
Oh yeah, I'm a big overthinker.
It's
yeah.
it's how the disease is manifesting in all different types of ways
Yeah.
if we're not treating it with
Like dating.
a higher power. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
It comes out with other addictions, or your brain attacks itself.
of
Yes.
like, okay, I need to get a new job. Like
Yeah.
this
Cause
isn't
chaos.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I need to I'm not feeling 100%, so it must be this or this or this or this or this.
Accept myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
think that's what was happening?
Well, in the beginning, it was really hard for me to like love myself and like
Mhm.
As is
accept
with anyone.
myself.
Yeah, everyone's like,
I was
Yeah.
I
like,
was like that.
I don't have any friends. Like, I'm never gonna find friends. It was really hard for me.
You did have a hard time with that. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about that? Especially with the women in the meetings?
Yes, I think it was really hard for me to like find a group of women, you know, because in the beginning I had so many like sober men around me. Like I had Jimmy and Damon and
Mhm.
like Angel and just so many men around me, and I was like, I really need some women. So like when I got 3 years, I started going to women's meetings like all the time, and it took me, you know, like 2-3 years almost to get like really good female relationships. And like I think year 2 and 3, I was like, wow, like I'm a loser. Like, no, I don't have any female friends. Like nobody's gonna like me. Like my life is shit. I was really depressed, and like I think that's kind of just goes with coming into your own, you know, growing in the program. And but I switched sponsors from Jean. I got a female sponsor when I had like 3 years. So
Which everyone thought was a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I think that helped you a lot.
Do you feel like that was a big reason as to why you didn't have female friends?
yeah, on it, I never really looked at it like that. I know because I think I was like, well, I got sober with Jean, so I need to be with Jean forever. Like Jean's basically like my dad,
Yeah.
you know.
He
Like,
turned into more of a dad than
Yeah.
a sponsor, yeah.
yeah. So, but now like I go to, I mean, I always go to Jean, you know, like I love Jean, like my dad, but like I mainly go to my sponsor now for like
Mhm.
direction. You know, Jean's more of like the father figure, like love you, honey.
I need help with my car.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, like what's going on with my car?
That's cute.
But I think that's a really great way of you stayed sober. You kind of shifted with sponsorship. Like the male sponsor is like kind of maybe what you needed in the year or two because it's just happened naturally.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, maybe I should get a girl sponsor now because I need to change my sobriety and what I'm doing in that moment.
Were you going to any women's meetings
No.
in those 3 years?
The first 3 years, I did not go to any women's meetings, just mixed meetings.
Was it like a fear or just like, did you not know they existed? What was...
I think I'm the type of person who like I will follow people, and I saw Jean and all of these people at Jean's house, and I was like, okay, well they have time. I'm going to do exactly what they're doing, and like maybe it'll rub off on me. And I just honestly, I just wanted to stay sober. Like
Yeah.
those first couple years, I was scared shitless, and Gene was the direction I needed. Like I needed it hard line, like cut edge, like you need to fucking get your shit together.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like
You could cuss.
I don't know. I was
Cuss
I was a
as much as you
mess.
want.
I
Yeah.
was like I was a mess.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you need to like wake the fuck up and grow
Mhm.
up, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what you did.
Yeah. And like now I do like Al-Anon and I do ACA with my sponsor, and I have a grand sponsor, and I have this big, you know, sober family of women and my tribe, and they're so awesome.
Oh, I love that. That's so special.
Yeah.
But when she
Wow.
really wants to share honesty, she'll go to Jean's.
I'll be like, you guys, Jimmy knows.
Why? What
She's-
do you mean?
She's like, I went on a date and I think I'm in love. That's once a month.
Once a
She
month.
comes in and pops in and goes, you guys, I went on the best date. It was just, I found the love of my life. I'm not even joking.
Totally gaslighting me,
Oh.
Jimmy.
How? Bitch, that is not the definition of gaslighting.
My face is
Do
so
you want
red.
to defend yourself?
No.
Why?
No, it's
Because-
real.
Because they're the people who I can be honest with.
Yeah.
You know, like they're my family. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? Like they
mhm.
have, Jimmy's seen me since like I had 6 months sober.
Yeah,
you
6
know?
months.
And like
That's when you started going?
I started going, and she was already 6 months sober, yeah.
they're like my California family. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like I'm not close with my dad and like not really close with my mom, but what do you Oh,
Emily's making me cry.
You cry so much on this podcast.
I do, because I know her story. And then, you know, she can't get close to her family, and she really wants to. And she shares about it a lot. And then she lost her brother. I was his sponsor for a couple months. It's just, and she's still sober. So I'm just, when she's talking, I just get a little emotional.
we go way back.
Yeah. Can we get into that? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to make everyone cry.
Oh, it's okay. I think it's therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is therapeutic.
So your brother passed away from the disease?
Yes, my brother overdosed, and then 3 months later, my stepmother overdosed.
And died. Both of them
Yes.
died.
Yes.
And this is at what point in your sobriety?
I had about 2 or 3 years sober.
You had 2.
2 years. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did you stay sober through that?
I think it was a really long time coming, because after I got sober, I tried to get my brother, you know, my brother moved here to get sober as well. And he would come to Jean's house and he would be at the meetings, and, you know, Jean would really be on him a lot. And I tried to, you know, have talks with him and ask him, like, hey, do you need a ride to the DMV? Did you call, like, make calls to, you know, go through the process of trying to get your daughter back? And he was very, very depressed. And I would try to strongly encourage him to do things, but I can only do so much, you know? And at the end, he was like living in a room in Westminster, and it did not have a microwave. And I'm like, in my head, like, that's insane. Like, how are you living somewhere and you don't even have a microwave, kind of thing? But
To make at least hot food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that was really sad. And I took him to the grocery store a couple times and like to Carl's Jr. I tried to do what I could. But in the end, he was really angry and he was like, I'm basically going home to die. So like
Home to Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he had a plan to go there and get heroin and just end his life. So I heard that. I think my dad texted me and let me know the news.
You heard through a text message?
My dad texted me like, call me right away.
Oh, okay. And you knew right away.
Yeah. And then I called him and he told me what had happened. And I think at first I just kind of teared up a little bit because for the 2 years that I was sober, I had basically lost him already, you know, and we didn't really have a relationship. It wasn't really a relationship. And when I was drinking and getting loaded, we didn't really have a relationship. But, you know, now I have a niece, and I went back home in August and I got to spend some really awesome time with her. And she has this unconditional love for me. And now I get to be there for her and, you know, be the good aunt to her that she deserves. And it's really sad. So
I'm so sorry.
thank you so much.
And your stepmom passed away right after he did?
Yeah. She passed away around New Year's. I think it was New Year's Eve. And my brother passed away in September.
Okay.
So.
And so at 2 years sober, what did you do? How do you move through that and not drink no matter what? How you know, that's the full living life on life's terms, right?
Yeah, I think it's I just know I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere near like alcohol or drugs. I don't associate with people who do alcohol or drugs. I'm just really like, I take my sobriety really, really seriously. And it's the most important thing in my life. And that's why I live in California still today. Back home, people are dying all the time. And I don't want to put myself in that kind of situation at all. I want to have a life today. And I have a life that I'm really, really proud of. So.
And what are the tools you used to stay sober through that? Like, did you have to do a little bit of work on it? Did you call your sponsor every day? Talk to people every day?
Did you want to get loaded?
No.
No.
Well, that's good.
No, I didn't.
There was no thought.
No.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
'Cause I feel like a lot of people would be like, no.
Yeah.
I want to, but I'm not going to, or
Yeah.
like, I'm really gonna fucking do it. And then somehow you pick up the phone and you call somebody and
Yeah. I think now that I have like a closer relationship with God, sometimes I can meditate and talk to my brother and like hear his voice and tell him about all of the amazing things going on in my life today and like talk to him about I saw his amazing daughter and we look just like each other and like
cute.
like I told my mom the other day I was like Bradley would have loved AI. He would have thought it was so cool. Like just
Yeah, because he liked anime and all
right?
that. Yeah.
So just like I try to make it like happy memories. I try not because it was really dark for a while, you know, like when my brother was around, he would be really dark and he would be really, really angry, you know, like there was one point where he like said like F Jimmy in a meeting and I in my head I was just like Bradley, like why are you doing this, you know? So I know he's at peace and he's in a better place, you know, where he doesn't have to be angry anymore, you know?
How did the fellowship help you, or did the fellowship of this program help you get through that?
Well, I had, you know, Jean's meeting and everybody there and they were so supportive and, you know, they love me so much. And I know I went to Jimmy and Damon's wedding.
Yeah.
That year, like right after it happened. And I have the fellowship here
Mhm.
now, and I've done panels with like a lot of the people from Jean's meeting, and
You kept busy.
yeah, I definitely like stayed busy
Mhm.
while all of that was going on around me.
Yeah. You stuck in the middle and you kind of just let them carry you through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Can we switch a little bit?
Yeah. Is this too
I
heavy
wanted
for
to
you?
okay. No, it's not. It was good. It was good. But I want her, because in her first year, her mom came to visit.
Yes.
And I want her to go through that a little bit and how you maneuvered through that situation, so other people that have their families coming through in their first year to visit, you know how people come and they visit for their first year or their
Yeah.
couple months, and you remember your mom brought she had a bong in her hotel room. Tell us, please.
Crazy. I was so livid.
It was your first year.
Yeah. I was like so mad at her. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is freaking unbelievable. Like, I cannot stand her. Like, who does she think she is? I'm trying to get sober, and this girl is freaking smoking weed. I brought her to Jean's, and she didn't even care that she was there. Like, she could care less. And it really offended me, and it really hurt. And, I had to like step aside and be like, I can't change her. I'm never going to be able to change my mother, but I can change myself.
Mhm.
I have to take care of myself, and I can't change her. She's always going to be who she is, and I have to love her the way she is. But yeah, I took her to Top of the World, and I made an amends to her.
Oh, that's where you did it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And we cried together, and I was like, is there anything I left out, Mom? And she's like, yes.
What was it? What
can't-
was it?
I can't remember.
Boring.
But
You're like, of course, there was like a list.
like when I went home in August, she was like, yeah, you did this. You did this. Do you remember that? And I was like, she's lying. She's lying. I didn't do that.
You did.
Did
But
you
I
really?
did.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah.
Oh my God. I just remember Emily was being so happy her mom was coming. And then so happy. And then she got there and she went to the meeting and she's like, I don't want her to be here. She's like, I walk in her room. She's like, Mom, where did you find this bong? She flew here from Virginia. So she must have got it from someone or bought it just for the week that she was here. I thought it was great, but she was struggling.
Yeah, of course.
No, yeah. In the moment, I'm like, oh my God, tell me more.
It sucked.
It
I was
did. It
very
sucked, yeah.
pissed. I had a lot of anger.
Yeah,
It was-
sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now you do the phone call. What did they tell you to do? Like, you need to call your mom, but you need a time limit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's what she does now. I thought that was such a great idea.
Don't understand.
Tell
You're doing it again, Jimmy.
Okay, so Madison, my friend, told me that I talk too much as people's story, so I'm introducing the story and I'm going to shut up.
No, I love it. I love.
No, I know, but
Um,
I can't even follow, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so I learned that I have a certain amount of time I can stay on the phone with my mom for, like when, and my dad, when he starts saying like, fuck her, blah, 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 that bitch. I'm like, okay, Dad, gotta go. Love you.
He's
Bye.
saying that about you or about someone else?
He'll say that about like my niece's mom,
Oh,
just
okay.
inappropriate. Like I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I need to create distance. And like with my mom as well, like we will talk, I try to talk to her once every week or once every 2 weeks just to hear her voice. We text like every day. But I think like 10 to 20 minutes with her, and then that's the max I can do,
Mhm.
I like to have a little like laughs with her and everything. But she kind of gets I get irritated.
She's not in recovery either.
No.
Okay. Okay. But does your disease come from family
Yeah.
diseases?
I had to, my mom tried to kill herself when I was 13. She took all of the pills in her medicine cabinet. So I have like a resentment that I work on in ACA with my sponsor, but she kind of tried to abandon me, you know, and like that really hurt. So I can only, like, now me thriving in California, I need to have, you know, my family at a distance, because I'm like, okay, like I can handle this without you. I don't need you super involved anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Holy
I just
wow.
thought that was really good.
No, I love that.
And in like the group of us, because we all think we should not think it's good for us to have communication with our family, but if it gets too much for us, it's okay to put a time limit. And the time limit is based on what I feel it should be. And it's like triggers for us. Or if it's an actual, my mom gets crazy at 2 minutes, then the conversation's 2 minutes long. And I'm like, Mom,
Yeah.
I love you, but I have to go.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
thought that was so great.
Yeah,
and
boundaries.
she did it a lot and talked about it a lot. So I don't have that with my family. I see them a lot. So when I hear people doing that, I can go and tell my sponsees from other people's experience that they could do that too.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Absolutely.
It's amazing.
I just read something that you don't need to like tell everyone what your boundary is. You just have to act it out.
Oh, I love that.
I know. I was like, damn. Because I'm
That's good.
so that person that's like, well, I'm going to let them know that they have 10
Yeah.
minutes to speak to me. And
Oh yeah, me too.
you know what I mean?
Just FYI.
Yeah,
I'm like,
this is my boundary. I'm just going to let you know my boundary is 10 minutes. I'm giving you 10 minutes on the phone. And then when I read that, I was like, oh, yeah,
That's
I could
good.
literally just have the boundary for myself. I know that I'm giving
Mhm.
myself 10 minutes and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I have to go. Rather than like making it this weird thing. Like
yeah.
this boundary
That
is
causes
for
maybe
me.
other problems.
Yeah, this boundary is for me.
Yeah.
This boundary is not to hurt the other person.
Yeah.
It's to protect myself. And in doing that, like speaking it, it's causing some sort of like manipulation almost.
Yeah.
That's what
love
I was
that.
doing, you know?
Yeah.
I think like protecting your peace and
Mhm.
serenity is like the number one thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. So let's get back to that first year. So you had a male sponsor.
Yes.
Have you since gone through your steps with your new woman sponsor?
Yes, I have.
Do you feel like the process of going through the steps is different depending on a male or a female, or do you feel like it was the same?
I think with Jean, it was like I needed it as fast as I could get it. And I think with my sponsor now, it was more loving, and she's like a mother, sister, you know,
Mhm.
figure to me. And I think it's just more love, you know?
Mm-hmm. With a woman.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Were there any things that you were doing in that first year that Jean was not approving of?
Everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could never do anything right.
Tell us about the sunburn story.
You just tell it so much better than I do.
Do you really want me to say it?
I
Okay,
feel
no.
like that was when
Okay,
I
no.
met you.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in the sunburn story era?
No, you came 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
I came in 2021.
To our meeting?
Mm-hmm.
In Midway City? Did you come
No.
there?
At Jean's house.
Oh, okay.
You came after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I saw you there.
Oh,
He had already moved to Virginia's house? I don't know. I can't
I
remember.
think so. No, this happened to her 2019.
What are we talking about?
The sunburn story.
Oh, yeah. 2020. I got sober in 2020.
I don't know. The dates are wrong. Do you really want me to tell you the story, or do you want to say it?
Okay, I'll say it.
Okay.
Say
Say it good though, because you're gonna say it like nothing was wrong with it.
Say it good though. Okay, so I was living at Jean's house, my first sponsor, and before I got sober, I was in a relationship and in treatment with this guy, and his name was Tyler, who has since died. But I would tell Jean that I was going to like a job interview or like go to the beach. And I met up with Tyler at the beach. I lied to Jean and I met up with Tyler at the beach. And
But this went on for months.
and I came back to the meeting and I had a sunburn and he had a sunburn too.
And so Jean was like, he looks like a fucking lobster and you look like a fucking lobster and you said you were at job search. Where were you really at? And then it kind of came, he was yelling at her first, then he came into the room with a sunburn too. And we were like, oh, this is going to get crazy right now.
Yeah.
And then
they put 2 and 2 together real quick.
Yep. And then she admitted, he denied it till the end. She admitted and said we were at the beach all day together.
Yeah, I just couldn't take it anymore.
And he's like, get the fuck out of my house.
Did you?
No.
Oh no, like he would hardcore in that first year, Breezy, he would yell at me for like 15 minutes straight, like you blah, 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 blah. And I just didn't want to cry anymore. So I eventually started doing what he wanted me to do, you know? And like honestly, if it wasn't for like, I mean, obviously God wanted me to be sober, but I really needed Jean like being in my ass and all of you guys at Jean's meeting like pushing me, you know?
I thought it was the best thing ever.
It was exactly
She's like, yeah, job search was so good. He's like, well, why haven't you gotten a job, another job? She's like, I've been doing it online. He goes, no, go in person. And then that was good. And then she's like, I haven't been going this whole time. I've been seeing Tyler. Oh my God, it was so good.
That's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just snorted.
Oh. We have a lot of snorters.
Yeah, everyone's
including
doing.
me.
A lot of snorters.
Yeah.
I'm a snorter.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Ooh.
Wow, that's something. So you really benefit from someone screaming at you and
Then I did, but now, like, I talk to my sponsor now about everything, you know, every single thing I talk to her about, and I'm so happy that I can confide in a woman all of these crazy things that I have going on in my head, you know? It's very important.
Yeah. Do you feel like you weren't able to do that because you were afraid of the consequences before?
I mean, I still think that when I tell Gene a lot of things, he tells me what he thinks about it, you know? But now I think it's different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I answer the question?
No.
Sorry, what was the question? I'm getting distracted.
That's okay. Basically, I don't know.
What Breezy was trying to say was, when you tell your sponsor now things from when Jean tells you things, now you feel comfortable because you're not getting in trouble with the woman sponsor. But with Jean, you were scared to tell him things because you were scared to get in
that
trouble.
first
Yes.
year, like you were not sharing about certain things about your life.
Yes.
Because you were afraid of the consequences of like getting yelled at,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
But you were still doing them
Yes.
regardless. So that's interesting because you said you didn't want to cry anymore.
I think in the beginning, I just had such a hard time being honest. And I really needed somebody to tell me, like my parents, my home life growing up was not like ideal by any means. So I needed someone to tell me like right from wrong. You know, I needed somebody to show me like, yes, we do this. We don't do that. You know, does that make sense?
Which makes sense because I feel like take women and men aside, masculine energy is that, and a female, what is a female energy?
Feminine.
Feminine energy would be more understanding, and which the other one is black and white. You know what I mean?
I needed black and white in the beginning.
Well, and you stayed sober.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yay.
All right, so wrapping it up, I know She listens to our podcast, so we don't even need to. But I mean, obviously, I'm still going to ask the question. So, was there something that, and I'm sure it's probably going to come from Jean's mouth, but was there something that I was going to say someone said in that first year that you feel like really, one, kept you sober, and two, that you can give back to the person in their first year going through hard times?
I think the best thing, or what helped me to get to 1 year of sobriety, was living with my first sponsor and being able to talk to him about anything and everything that was going on in my head. Because I remember one time in particular, I was like, I'm really craving a drink, and he was like, why do you want a drink? And I was like, I'm just overthinking, I'm really overthinking. And he really helped me. He helped talk to me about it. And I think in the first year, it's basically just sitting on your hands, and waiting it out and like being comfortable with who you really are without any alcohol or any drugs.
Yeah.
And that's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was his advice in that moment when you said you wanted to drink? Do you remember?
I don't, but he was like, just talk to me about it. Like, why do you want to drink?
So you just kind of played the tape through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember why you wanted to drink?
Probably just trying to get my life back together,
To shut off the thinking.
Yes.
Trying to get your life back together was like, nah.
I was like, I need to get divorced. I need to get a job. I need, so many things
that I needed to get a divorce.
Yeah, I was married.
We didn't even go into that.
We didn't.
You got divorced in your first year?
I think I had like maybe two or 3 years
when you got divorced.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was from a marriage from before she got sober, right?
Yeah.
But you weren't still married, like you weren't with him in your first year.
No.
Oh, okay. No.
And then she was with someone else and got engaged.
Yeah.
And he listens to the podcast.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Hi.
And he lives in Tennessee.
Shout out to my haters.
And he has a TikTok.
That was iconic.
Blocked.
Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. Well, I really appreciate you coming on and being so open and vulnerable with us.
Thank
you. I love you.
This is so fun.
And I want to be your friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Thank you guys for having me.
Women's where it's at, baby. Just
Thank
kidding.
you
Women
so
and the
much.
gays.
Women and the gays.
Yeah. We all should stick together more often. The world would be a better place. All right. Well, thank you so much. And as always, I am Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are
Sober Disclosure.
This episode is brought to you by Light Salon, Orange County's premier destination for expert hair color. At Light Salon, we specialize in creating stunning custom color transformations that highlight your natural beauty. Owned and operated by passionate, sober stylists, we bring authenticity, creativity, and precision to every client experience. Light Salon.